is the center of society, and without culture no society can even exist. It is the main difference between human being and animal. It is a heritage transmitted from one generation to another generation. It includes all the way and behavior of culture. Culture is the entire way of life for a group of people. Some important definition of culture. 1. Robert Bierstadt. Culture is the complex whole that consists of everything we think and do and have as a member of society. 2. Edward B. Tyler. Culture is that complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, morals, law, customs, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man as a member of society. 3. Malinowski. Culture is the handwork of man and medium through which he achieves his ends. 4. C.C. North. Culture consists in the instruments constituted by men as systems in which with law, customs, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man. Culture is the handwork of man and medium through which he achieves his ends. 4. C.C. North. Culture consists in the features and characteristics of culture. 1. Culture is social. Culture does not exist in isolation. N. 2. Culture is learned behavior. Culture is not inherited biologically, but it is learned socially by a man in a society. It is not an inborn tendency, but acquired by man from the association of other, for example, drinking, eating, transmitted. Culture is capable of transmitted from one generation to pass on culture traits to their children, and they in turn to their children, and so on. Culture is transmitted not through genes, provides proper opportunities and prescribes means for the satisfaction of our needs and desires. These needs may be biological or social in nature, but it is responsible for satisfy it. 5. Culture varies from society to society. Every society has its own culture and way of behaving. For example, values, customs, tradition, religion, belief are not uniform everywhere. 6. Continuous process and adding new cultural traits. 7. Culture is dynamic. It remains changing but with different speed from society to society and generation to generation. A number of sociologists have 1. Material culture. 2. Non-material culture. Material culture. It consists of man-made objects, furniture, automobile, building, road, and in fact, the physical substance which has been changed, etc. It is referred to as civilization. Non-material culture. The term culture consists of the words the people use or the language they speak, the belief they hold, habit that also includes our way of acting, feeling and thinking. M. Johnson. The main elements of cognitive elements. 2. Beliefs. 3. Values. 4. Symbols. 5. Language. 1. Cognitive elements. Culture of all societies, whether pre-literate or cultural refuge. These beliefs are responsible for the spiritual fulfillment of needs, and empirical terms are neither true nor false. For example, Sikh wear bangle in one hand, keeping a dagger. The water of Ganga is of goodness or desirability. Anything getting importance in our daily life becomes our values. The origin of value. 4. Symbols. Culture is system of symbols. Symbols are anything used to represent a number of invented or artificial symbols are used in social life, which assumes importance. Bowing head, whistling, twinkling of eyes, situation all are the symbols, which statues are symbols. 5. Language. A group of words or ideas having common mission and to transmit message from one person to another. Language differs from culture to culture. Language is like vehicle of cultural lag was first introduced by William F. Ogburn in the study of social change. Ogburn has defined civilization, which includes tools, utensils, machines, science. Material culture means just culture in its ordinary sense. Practices, customs, tradition, moral values, and instant findings about culture can help leaders understand their own cultural biases and preferences. Different cultural settings. The findings can help global leaders communicate more effectively across cultural and geographic boundaries. Information on culture and leadership can be used to build culture programs in relocation training and improve global